Hey guys, sorry for not streaming. It's too late to be streaming for me right now, but there's my time. Um, when I was looking at more lore, um, I noticed this company news and something about the leadership ascension track. The leadership ascension track is the future. Our fearless. Let's check this out. So apparently they updated again. Um, I'm gonna use my screen reader to learn what this new stuff is. If it'll add.
Starting narrator. Company news, Google Chrome, pane, scan, banner, link, home. Link, home, link, meet the team, link, Omega Mart story. Value HT, control.
That's a new.
Link, company news.
I'm there.
Value, tab, link, login. Value H, control.
I'm not an employee, probably at least not yet, so I'm not gonna log in.
Link, read more. Caps lock. The leadership ascension track is the future, image.
Okay, so this is leadership ascension track. We discussed this before on the MLBW channel. Now it described the title, which is brand new. I want to give a shout out to Dramcorp for thank you for improving your accessibility. Because who knows, I might be the first blind to ever join the. You might as well call me the most adapted of the Dramily. There should be a special thing for disabled, Omega employees. If I were to ever visit or anything, there might be something called the dram accessibility. That would be kind of interesting, like a new phrase on, or better yet, Omega access hyphen ability. But anyway, my apologies for not making a video in a week. Been dealing with a fuck ton of eye strain. Even though it's giving me go to the eye doctor vibes, I just, save those thoughts for my next appointment and and update my eye doctor. And I bet she or he or they, because I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doctors in tandem, but the main one, I'm gonna ask. Um, but they're at the same clinic. Not I don't go to a clinic A, eye clinic A, eye clinic B. I don't do that. I just go to one. You know, if you remember Walmart, there's an in store eye clinic, and it's pretty awesome. Um, now back to Omega Mart. Imagine if Omega Mart had that, like a built-in Dart Med clinic. That would be pretty funny. Now let me read.
Windows, add.
Let me.
New notification window. Control.
I don't know if that's my laptop or Facebook, but I'll look at it later. Because it's a new notification window. I don't know how to program it to be more descriptive. I might look through the description settings of this screen reader and if there's any. Maybe they were recently added, I hope. If so, I'll turn those on. Leadership Ascension track. Okay, here we go. Our fearless co-acting CEO, Cecilia Dram, gave a revolutionary and enlightening LED talk this week, where she unveiled the Leadership Ascension track. Watch the full talk below.
Escape. Tab. Company. Link. Read more. Link. Read more. Value HT. Control. Shift. Unavailable. Capped. Scan off. Scan. Shift. Control. Shift. Link. Read more. Link. Read more. Value HTT. Control.
Now this part Dramcorp still hasn't fixed. But I pray they put in a feature that helps the screen reader identify headings. There is an image here. Let's see who it is.
Throwback Thursday, image, triple tap to activate. Control. Windows, add.
Yeah.
New notification window. Control.
Okay. I don't know why it's saying a new notification. I don't have a Dramcorp.com account. As you can see, it's saying log in rather than hi Melissa. If I was, it would have probably said hi Melissa or something. Or hi, whatever my handle is. Like, if I were logged in, it might have probably said hi or hi and probably what my handle is. But I'm not logged in, so why is it saying new notification? But anyway, enough, confusion. Let's get back to some Dram-ily fun here. This vintage Omega Mart ad features a certain CEO in her early beside her. They spend the day at an abundant farm and learn how Omega Mart products produce is made.
Escape. Link. Read more. Double tap to activate. Value HTT.
What does that do?
Command not available. Dramcorp has finished loading. A Day in Plenty Valley from Meow Wolf on Vimeo has finished loading. Banner, link, home. Shift, value, A Day in Plenty Valley from Meow Wolf on Vimeo, play, button. Pause, button.
Oh! Aww.
Hello, my name is Walter Dram, founder of Omega Mart and Dramcorp.
Aww.
And this is Cecilia, my daughter. She's not much more than a sprout now, but someday you'll run all of this, won't you, Cece?
That's accurate. And Mr. Tufts will be my VP.
Aww.
Hey, Dad?
What is it, Sprout?
Mr. Tufts said it's strange you work the register. He said that's not what CEOs do.
Oh, your bear said that, did he?
Told him he was speaking above his pay grade.
Aww.
Mr. Tufts is right.
It's adorable. How old is he? 7?
It's not what most CEOs would do, but that's our secret. Sure, Omega Mart is the last name in value, but we're also the first name in hard work.
And
hard
health.
work is what keeps CEOs like myself and like you someday.
Play, button.
Because Mr. Dram, I don't know if you know this, granted you're retired now, but for any new Dramcorp CEOs out there, including you, Ms. Dram, I hope you're willing to take my suggestion whether to investigate additive S's healing properties, like, because I wonder, could additive S have a stabilizing effect on depressed people? You know, I haven't gotten to try it yet, but if I ever do, I'll update Miss Jam on my progress and health. Who's up for a new program in town? How is Ascension track anybody? In partnership with LAT? That would be interesting to see.
Pause button.
Top.
Hello, Mr. Dram. Miss Dram.
Johnny, my boy, just in time. Catch.
Aww.
Sprout, today we are taking a drive to Plenty Valley to
Aww.
meet folks called the Abundantites. You taught your pop everything he knows. The important things. Are we ready?
Got the car gassed up and running, Mr. Dram.
Well done, Johnny. To Plenty Valley. I discovered the Abundantites on a produce survey years.
Play button.
Is this because of me? Because this wasn't there before. If so, glad I could help Mr. Dram in the awareness of additive S.
Ago.
Pause button.
Disturbed by the moral failings of our cities, I turned on my headlights and I looked for one thing: an honest man. I found him in Plenty Valley. Silas, my old friend.
Mr. Dram, benefactor of Plenty Valley, may industry ever increase the fruits of your hands.
And may your mills feast on grain.
Gosh, a dirty tire swing. May Johnny and I ride it? Huh, can we?
Of course!
Aww.
Mind your seatbelts. These tireless people have been a part of the Omega family from the very start, bringing the Plenty Valley brand to millions of tables across this great country. And the seeds they've sown have rooted Omega Mart as the supreme source of quality.
Hard work is so much fun, Dad.
Well, it's the stuff CEOs are made of, my girl.
And to think, one day all this hard work will belong to me.
Well, close enough, I guess. Come on, Sprout. Let's go home. Starting over. Hello, I'm Walter Dram, founder of Omega Mart. This is little Cecilia. She's not much more than a sprout now, but someday you're going to activate the...
Play button.
Is it me or is she a teenager now? Like, is she what, 16 now?
Pause button.
Mr. Tough says it's stranger.
Play button.
Oh, no, she's still a child, not a teenager, my bad.
Working the
Pause
register.
button.
He says that's not what CEOs do.
Well, I guess he'd know we've been here long enough.
I told him you were acting above your pay grade.
CC.
Play button.
You ought to take Cecilia. Did you take your daughter to Dart Med, dude? Because something just happened to her body.
Pause button.
CC. CC. CC.
Okay, this is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
CC. Listen. I always said that you carried the golden scepter of value. And that whenever you wanted, if you wanted, you could just wave. Pop would come right home. In a jiff. Johnny,
Hello, Mr. Dram. Miss Dram.
is that you? Oh, thank God.
Cecilia, Mr. Tubbs, listen to me. Desire, purification, power, unity.
Desire, purification, power, unity.
Transition, mystery, creation. Transition, mystery, creation.
Okay.
Play button.
Faustus much, Dramcorp? I feel like Dramcorp took, Faustus lessons. That can't pronounce today. Lessons with Hydra. Because this is getting hypnotic all of a sudden.
Pause button.
Transition, mystery, creation. Desire, purification, power, unity. Transition, mystery, creation. Desire,
LAT.
unity. Transition, mystery, creation.
Play button.
You forgot one. Stability.
Pause button.
Excellent work, Johnny. Maybe this time we can escape for good. Catch. Let this aisle lead us home, son. To things with mass and shape and volume. Away from this ethereal prison. And back to the things that are real.
Hello, Mr. Dram. Miss Dram. Mr.
We're past that, son.
Okay, this is bizarre. Is he...
Johnny?
Play button.
If I was Mr. Dram, I'd be like, what the... This isn't part of my job. Poor guy. I can see why he probably retired. He probably didn't want to go through this again.
Johnny?
Pause button.
Where did you flitter off to? Where's the portal home, Johnny? Silas!
Mr. Dram, welcome home, sir. May industry ever increase.
Silas, please. Return me to my earthly franchises.
Sir, you are neither the first name nor the last. But
She holds the scepter now. She's activated the stones.
and all will be one once again.
Silas, help me, old friend.
Play button.
Oh boy, is Miss Dram gonna pull a Jedi move here? Let's see. Might as well call her Master Dram. Cecilia Dram Jedi Knight.
Pause button.
Cece.
What do you say, Walter? Are we ready?
Cece.
The markets of tomorrow aren't material, Walter. They're ascended. Trust and let go.
Sprout.
Play button.
Wow! Is it me or Cecilia becoming a Jedi here? Wow! May the Force be with you, Miss Dram.
Pause
I know
button.
that I wasn't always easy on you, but I just wanted to make you strong. And I'm proud of you, Cece. Your store in Vegas made me so proud.
Just try to see past the top of your register. Don't you want to see what lies beyond these fields? To see the source.
Cecilia, I know that I am not a good man, but I am still your father. Please, Cece, let me come home.
Oh, Walter, don't you see? I'm not your daughter. I'm just another piece of you.
Let me get back to work.
Won't you join me?
Cecilia!
Ew.
Release us, Walter. Ascend into the realm of light.
What's happening to me?
Release our fear. Release our failures.
I'm trying.
Ascend
Yeah.
into the light.
I'm trying.
Play
Yee.
button.
Is that what happens in the program for real? Like, do you go to some weird place and all of a sudden it's, who's up for a Jedi to run the Leaders of Ascension track? if anything,
Windows. Exiting narrator.
Miss Dram deserves to be, a Jedi. With that, let's see what else is here. Okay. Walter Dram moves on. A letter from. It is with mixed feelings that I am writing to announce the next career phase of our CEO and my father, Walter Dram. My father is an innovative man. I know that. Duh. look at the amazing innovation Dart's doing, Additive risk could be saving lives as we speak. It is why we are here today, doing what we love. However, we cannot expect an innovative man to sit still for long. Is there a way to read more? For long. SHR's team leader has retired. I was right. He did retire. While we will miss his leadership, guess what? I miss him too, Dramcorp. I'm like, man, wish he still was working here, but granted, you know, he's getting up there, like, he looks 80 or 70. Tell me how old he is in the comments below. That's what he looks like. If that doesn't scream time to retire, then I don't know what does. My father there lost track. While we will all miss his leadership and dedication to this company, we can all feel pride in the accomplishments he's made over the years with Dram Corporation and Omega Mart. As you go about your day today, please take a moment to reflect on Walter's legacy. I already have. I have a video on it. Feel free to watch it, Dramcorp. But if you like, I'll make a dedicated video to him in his honor. And to ask yourself how you personally will safeguard that legacy. Well, raising the awareness about, additive S, and, even I'm trying to see its healing effects, because additive S is this new innovation. Well, it's not new, been around for a long time, but if anything, I want to see the Dart team research additive S and see if it's a cure to something, because additive S might end up, saving a life. You never know. And take Dramcorp into the next era of innovative success. Well, I would need a lot of aid, because, I would be the first visually impaired too. Join it if I ever do. Effective immediately, I will be serving as acting CEO. Sincerely, Miss Brown, VP of Tomorrow Night, now CEO. When was that? Oh, last year! Yeah, so this dude hasn't been out of action for too long. Other than 1 year, going on 2. You know, I love the dude's inventions and all. That's what I miss. Changes his foot and he's like, oh, I can't have, I need a thing of handing the to somebody. I can't, you know, I won't be able to do this anymore. And granted, um, you know, it's gonna happen to Cecilia too. You know, she's gonna have a point in her life where, oh, you know, I'm getting too old. I can't do the job anymore. I need, you know, and yeah, she looks like either 30 or what, 30, 35, 45, but she's definitely younger than him. Um, you know, but she's gonna have a point in her life, where, you know, she will have the same thoughts as Walter with, okay, I need to think about handing the reins over. I can't handle this, you know, anymore. I need to pass the torch on, you know. And that's what she's gonna end up facing too, you know. Cecilia's no different. Um, and yeah, let's go to what this is brand new. Let's check this out. Omega Mart's story, that's new. Is this screen reader compatible this time?
Starting narrator. Omega Mart Story, Google Chrome, pane. Banner, link, home. Navigation, banner landmark. Content info landmark, ship, banner landmark. Link, Omega Mart. In 1969 Walter Dram won the failing convenience store Alpha Mart in a poker game at the Down on Your Luck Casino in Las Vegas. Seeing an opportunity, he changed the name to Link, Omega Mart. And the rest is history.
Oh, didn't know the dying store was called Alpha Mart. Or IP Alpha Mart. Well, I bet Omega Mart is, you know, sharing its legacy, Alpha Mart's legacy. But only difference is they're going above and beyond. Whereas whatever the hell Alpha Mart did probably failed.
In 1970 Walter was exploring the desert around Las Vegas when he happened upon a sect of technology-adverse farmers called the Abundantites. The produce grown by these homestead farmers was the best Walter had ever tasted. He bonded with the group over shared connections to the Great Depression and he decided to sell their wares in Omega Mart. He married an Abundantite named Hester in late 1970. She became the face of the new line of produce Plenty Valley. Caps. The Plenty Valley line was a massive success and Omega Mart quickly expanded nationally. Walter formed parent company, Dramcorp, in 1977 and expanded its reach into hundreds of products across the globe.
Except for my location. Which is please, Dramcorp, please. You know, you go to everywhere else and skip my area. I pray you didn't forget my area.
Over the decades, Walter Dram has led Omega Mart and Dramcorp to greatness. Walter's daughter, Cecilia, began working at Dramcorp in 2000 and returned from a sabbatical in 2005 to launch the Dramcorp Advanced Research Team, culminating in the 2013 opening of the futuristic Additive S production facility near to Las Vegas.
Wait. What? So 2000, Cecilia starts at Dramcorp, and then 2013, the Additive S lab is opened. I thought it was 2007, based on the educational video Dramcorp had. Maybe I wasn't listening deep enough. Maybe I'll rewatch it. And maybe there's something I missed.
Over the decades, Walter Dram has led Omega Mart and Dramcorp to greatness. Walter's daughter, Cecilia, began working at Dramcorp in 2000 and returned from a sabbatical in 2005 to launch the Dramcorp Advanced Research Team, culminating in the caps lock. Over the decades, Walter Dram has led Omega Mart and Dramcorp to greatness. Walter's daughter, Cecilia, began working at Dramcorp in 2000 and returned from a sabbatical in 2005 to launch the Dramcorp Advanced Research Team, culminating in the 2013 opening of the futuristic Additive S production facility near to Las Vegas. Caps. The addition of Additive S has seen sales increase across the company in all product categories.
Okay, what pharmaceutical properties could it have? That's what I want to know.
In 2021, the largest Omega Mart opened right near the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. This new flagship was the brainchild of Walter's protege Kaz Matsumura. Walter shocked the world when he decided to retire in early 2021, leaving the company in the capable hands of his daughter and Kaz. Even from his new vantage point outside the company, his spirit of customer satisfaction and innovation continues.
That's a relief.
Caps lock, banner landmark. Dramcorp logo, image. Control, Windows, exiting narrator. Omega Mart story, Google Chrome pane, value HTTPS, control. Navigate, banner landmark. Caps lock. Omega Mart logo in white and yellow, image.
That's nice. Thanks, Dramcorp. My screen reader detected it and gave a full-blown audio description.
In 1969, Walter Dram won the failing convenience store Alpha Mart in a poker game at the Down on Your Luck Casino in Las Vegas. Seeing an opportunity, he changed the name to Link, Omega Mart, and the rest is history. In the Plenty Valley line was a massive success, and over the decades, the addition of Additive S has seen sales increase across the company in all product categories. In 2021, the largest Omega Mart opened right near the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada. Walter shocked the world when he decided to retire in early 2021, leaving the company in the capable hands of his daughter and Kaz. Even from his new vantage point outside the company, his spirit of customer satisfaction and innovation continues. Today, Cecilia Dram and co-CEO Kaz Matsumura are co-leading Dramcorp to new horizons with initiatives in brand development, automation, wellness, and leadership ascension. Content info landmark. Control.
So they are focusing on health. Oh, okay, granted that would be the dark med side. And there's probably new dark members or interns. Let's look at Meet the Team.
Link, home, link, Meet the Team. Value, About Us. About Us has finished loading, 0% vertically scrolled. Banner, link, home, link, Meet the Team, link, Omega Mart story, link, company news, link, login. Content info, link, home. Value H, control, shift, banner landmark, caps lock. Selected, requires selection, contains 9 items. 1 of 9 level 1, Walter Dram, image. Shift. Control. Banner, link, home. Control, value HTTP, link, home. Unavailable. Banner landmark, caps lock. Selected, requires selection. 1 of 9, Walter Dram, image. 2 of 9, Cecilia Dram, image. 3 of 9, Kazuhiro Matsumura, image. 4 of 9, Tallulah Corian, image. 5 of 9, Alessandro Hernandez, image. 6 of 9, Redald Minar, image.
Whether Renal Light is still part of the team.
7 of Janine Randall, image. 8 of 9, Neil Chowdhury, image. 9 of 9, Leslie Feckman, image. Content info landmark, control.
No, nobody knew. Probably at least not yet. And that would be kind of neat to see new dart scientists join the crowd, like new scientists from other companies. Like, for example, see a scientist from another science company discover a dart, and they're like, "Oh, how can we be of assistance?" You know, and bam, they're interns, dart interns. You know, imagine that. And as you can see, for anybody sighted, Dramcorp.
Shift. Banner landmark, control.
Dramcorp has updated like Mammoth Man. Like they 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 updated Crazy Whammy, which was kind of nice. And my screen reader is working a little bit better if Dramcorp is wondering. So I'm kind of glad, you know, whoever works, and if Dramcorp has an accessibility branch, that would be well appreciated. Cause, you know, what happens when a visually impaired person decides to one day join the Dramily, and it's like, you know, what can that person do? Well, you know, would you provide Braille? You know, would you provide your version of a screen reader and call it something you know, Dramcorp sounding, you know? Like, I don't know, touch reader. That would be an interesting Dramcorp screen reader concept. If Miss Dram was listening, you know. And I'm wondering, there's not too much, you know, what accessibility is there for the leadership ascension track? Like, how accessible is it? And for anybody disabled, because, you know, what if, you know, one day somebody who's visually impaired or blind on the team decides to start their track, and they struggle to because they can't see, you know, physically through their eyes, you know, and it's like, how do you, and it's like, you know, what would that person do? What accommodations would there be? And because, you know, I bet Dramcorp realizes this, but I pray they realize, you know, that maybe someday there'll be a Dramcorp program dedicated to aiding visually impaired, you know, like like what if we all of a sudden get the dram cane? You know, that would be kind of interesting to see. Imagine it, the dram self guide cane. That would be pretty neat. If Dramcorp is watching, because that would be pretty neat. And you know, you know, and I hope Jacob notices that I use a white cane. I might alert them, you know, with, hey, I can't see, you know, this Dramcorp, this is how I navigate your site. I'm doing this.
Content info, link, home. Value HT, control.
And this.
Banner landmark. Content info landmark. Banner landmark, control.
That's how I mostly navigate your website, Dramcorp. And, I bet it'd be trickier. I bet I would probably learn Braille if I were to someday join the Dramily. I bet they would really start me fast on Braille, and and I bet they would want a visual, and I bet Darman would be over here with what's your visual acuity status, and I would probably tell them, 2200. And I bet I would get a truckload of assistance. Imagine it, it would be pretty wowsing if Dramcorp were to do that. And and I bet out of nowhere there's gonna be probably a health guide program by Miss Dram out of nowhere, because Dart Med, Dart and Dart Med, why not? And what's really amazing is they truly updated, not just a large print the Dramcorp team, but the banners up here.
Content info, link, home. Value 8, shift.
On both ends.
Link, meet the team, tab, link, Omega Mart story, tab, link, company news, link, investors, control. Value 8, control.
Investors is nothing new.
Shift, link, company news. Value, company news. Company news has finished loading, 0% vertically scrolled.
So yeah, and I hope, because I alerted Dramcorp and Omega Mart to my blindness already, and they thumbs me up on Facebook, and they were like, "What can you do?" And I'm like, it's limited." and I'm still, waiting for a reply. And communicating with Dramcorp was a little hard. The signal on their end doesn't appear to always come through, apparently, or it'd be written in a funny way that my screen reader barely detects. Or, I don't know if we're communing, in different zones, because granted, Las Vegas is on another time zone, and where I am is a different time zone in comparison. It's like, 9, 7, 8 o'clock here, and probably a later time or earlier time over there. And
Exiting narrator.
And, this is pretty amazing. It's a shame that Mr. Dram retired, but I understand. I don't blame him, because, getting older, what can you do? You can't work forever. So, the best thing to do is just pass down the reins, and that's what he did. He was like, hey, darling, hey, Dr. Matsumura, can you guys take over in case, in case I'm not here no long, in case if I'm not here any longer in the future, because I want to retire, and that's what happened, Cecilia and Kaz both were like, oh, okay. and amazingly, Miss Dram didn't mind taking over. She was like, "Oh, I don't mind." In fact, I'm already on a head start. Kaz is helping me get ready, which is pretty nice. And Omega Mart's story from a dying convenience store to what it is now. Thank you, Mr. Dram, for rescuing that dying store all them years ago. Without you, that store would have been good as dead. You know? Like, that would have been way more depressing than. Yeah. Also, I want to touch on additive S for a second. Now, I try to look it up and learn what it is. Like, I know what human element is. It's something of a biological, thing in our bodies. Don't know where. I don't know if it's blood, because it's red. Remember my previous videos? It's red in color. So, my guess has to be either the extract from a vein when you go down the extraction tube things, and the best obvious spot would be neck, because you're going down the thing and, and I bet that thing is secretly, collecting a sample while you're having a good time, which is the best way to do it, that's the best way to do it, I like when Dramcorp collects samples, they make it they train your focus away from the procedure, the extraction procedure, and they're like, don't forget about that. How was your day today? And and if I were to do it, I'd be like, uh, is it gonna hurt? And I bet they'd be like, let's not worry about that. How was your day today? Did you have any additive rest? And I would have been, sadly going, not yet. Did you ever have additive rest in your life? No. That would be me. And I bet they probably and I bet they'd be like, well, what are your symptoms? And and I would, yeah, that'd be dirt for you. Imagine if I went to a Mega Mart and and they realized my sadness and be like, yeah, you look a little down in the dumps. Would you like something to drink? And direct me to a drinking station that cargoes miracle liquid, as they call water. Um, you know, I know this is a mega long video, but this is really amazing and exciting. Like that video we just watched, it's like with a mix of awe, seeing Miss Dram in her childhood and and seeing her like either teen years and up to now when she guides Mr. Dram through the first phase of the track. I think that's how the program works. You're guided, like you just saw here today. Like she guides you, like, okay, take a deep breath, do this, do that, focus on my voice, now do this, you know, take a deep breath, ascend, and she's like, she's like going all, Obi-Wan on, her own father, like, Cecilia Kenobi, anybody? Cause, Miss, if I was a Jedi Master, I would have said, by the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cecilia Dram, rise. Jedi Knight, you know, and knight her. um, because, you know, imagine if Cecilia Dram was a Jedi. I can envision her blade color being, you know, Counselor Green because of her nature. You know, she's one to talk rather than, yeah. Let's not get into that second part. But anyway, before this video gets into crazy infinity long, I just want to say that these changes are kind of interesting, and you know, you know, what I have to say is, all I gotta say is, to Dramcorp and Miss Dram, may the Force be with you, Miss Dram, and your program. And, you know, I bet additive vest is gonna save a bunch of lives. You know, Dramcorp, may the Force be with you.